Hi everyone, it's your lovely neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium coming to you live from my living room. And hopefully we're waiting for everybody to get here. Malik, can you get on your phone?
Do what?
I need you to monitor the questions. So if anybody has questions, my son and daughter will help me out and read them. Yes, it's YouTube Live.
Want me to write the questions down?
Hello, how's everybody? This is the first time I've ever done a live video, so please, again, be patient with me. I know I've been asking a lot of people. I have been flooded with questions, especially from young people and people asking me for readings and stuff like that. And when it comes to people under the age of 18, you need a parent to ask for a reading, to do a reading on you. But I do not mind answering questions or anything like that. Okay, you can turn it down, Malik, the volume, because I can hear my echo. Hi, Austin. How are you?
Hey, Lana, this is Austin Henschel. I messaged you a little bit ago.
Yeah. Thank you, Austin. I'm glad you showed up. It's very wonderful to see you and hear you. Give me some hearts, everybody, if you hear me good, if you hear me fine.
Let me get them.
All right. Now, I watch Psychic Tracy Brown, and hello. I watch, and she's doing her show, and I'm interrupting her. So I brought some lemons for Tracy Brown to, remind me to keep it real and keep it straight. And I love everybody. I do. I love you. And I'm sorry that if, I have a crappy phone. And if I'm on it too much, the battery gets really hot and I'm being bombarded with a lot of questions. So this is why I'm doing this video. I want to be there for everyone. XXXTentacion, he is still a beautiful soul and this beautiful energy, and he is a catalyst to help the young people come into their own, and he is a voice to a lot of people, and even to me, because I've been on here for a year and had only 11 subscribers for the entire year. I might have a couple of people, like between 30 to 60 people that watch my videos. And so when this opened the door for the young people, and I am about young people, my favorite people in my life are my children. They range in age from 25 to 13. And I love this generation coming up. They are intuitive. They are connected to their own light. They're easily distracted. And that's okay. But they have a good heart, and these are the people that I am trying to protect and to guide and help out through the hard times of life. As you're a young adult, you are just learning who you are, because when you are born, you are giving this script on what you're supposed to do and who you're supposed to be, your view of society and how you play in it. And then you become a young adult and you rebel against it. And, okay. My son is playing with me. So you rebel against the ideas, because you are needed to try to find your own truth. Yes. An Aquarius. Okay, so I'm a Taurus, and my mother is Aquarius. Okay, so, and if you know anything about astrology, Uranus is moving into Taurus. Uranus isn't happy. Taurus isn't happy. There's a lot of shakeups going on with Uranus and Taurus. And this is breaking through the status quo. And there might be a lot of different things going on with what you value. What you value in life may change. And that is really what Aquarius in Taurus is asking you. How do you value your life? How do you value yourself? And it's asking you, do you value you enough? Or, are you putting attention to where it needs to be? And maybe thinking outside the box at things more differently, and trying new approaches to old systems that no longer function and work for us. You probably have been in school and bored to tears because you know this stuff already. And it seems like the more you know, the less they teach. And just pure boredom. What are y'all doing?
She's putting her hand woo.
Okay, so that's my daughter's hand. You will never see her face. So we will respect that. But let me first start out by saying, let me do a disclosure.
What are you doing?
That protects me.
You can do it on your phone. It's not that bad. And then I put my attention in everywhere.
I'm reading right now. Okay, you pay attention. What did he say? I didn't read it all the way.
I put my attention in everywhere but myself. I try to make everyone around me as happy as I can, and it makes me happy knowing everyone around me is happy.
Yes, but you also have to go within. You have to go within. You have to evaluate your own worth, because when you have this full cup of love within you, this self-sustaining love within you, then it doesn't matter what everybody else says. Can you turn that down? It's throwing me off. I'm hearing my echo.
It wasn't even that loud.
Yeah, I know, but I can still hear it. So, what was I saying? I forgot, Samantha. Okay, so Aquarius.
I'm not an Aquarius. I'm a Pisces.
You're an Aquarius rising, and she's stubborn. She's an Aquarius rising, so she acts more like an Aquarius than a Pisces. So anyway, yes, my daughter is guilty of the same thing. This is throwing me off. Lee is a Libra. Okay, another air sign. Libra is ruled by Venus. Okay, so I'm a Taurus. My oldest son is a Libra. And Venus, the planet of love, rules Taurus. And Venus, the planet of love, rules Libra. And Libras and Taurus like harmony and balance. And Libra. Oh, well, Leo. I love Leos. Hi, Leo. Chelsea.
Jesse's a Leo.
Yeah,
you said you love Leos.
I love Leos.
Leos, and you were calling them cocky and have a big old giant ego.
Of the worst side. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they can be, but generally not females, though. Females are generally not.
That's not what you said.
Okay, all right. Well, there is a negative side to every sign. Every sign has a light and every sign has a dark. I'm a Taurus.
What's the
I'm a
bad-
Taurus. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn as a mule. I don't
why
follow
are mules considered stubborn?
because you can't move them. You can't move them. They are stuck in their ways,
Well,
and they're fixed.
What's the bad thing about Aries?
Aries. My son is an Aries.
Hello. I'm a different Aries. I'm a different kind of Aries.
They like to be the center.
Aries, they headbutt everything. It's all about, they have to be first and everything. Me first, me first, me first. Yeah. So all the signs are beautiful. They all have positives. They all have. X was also an Aquarius. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me at all. Because Aquariuses are about humanity. That is where their soul, where the sun is. That is where your soul is from. The soul group, and that soul group of Aquarius, their light shines on humanity and making a difference globally and making a lasting impression globally. Aquariuses have a hard time on the one-on-one relationship. They feel lost in a one-on-one relationship because they see all of humanity. They see the bigger picture. And Aquarius, they rule energy and electricity, so watching they are pictured as the water bearers. Water is a conduit for energy and electricity. And so when Aquarius, they see a stressful situation, they don't see it as right or wrong. They see stuck energy and they want to zap it and unclog that energy so it can flow appropriately. And that is really what New Age is about. It's about unclogging this stuck energy that has been on the planet for a long time. But if does everyone have a question about what happened? What are some inappropriate songs that you shouldn't play? I say you play whatever you want. If whatever makes you feel good, that is what you should play. I mean that's what you should play. I mean, if I'm sick,
that's a song that X made like in 2015.
Y'all are supposed to be reading.
I am.
There's no
There was a question.
Nuh-uh. Everybody's saying that I'm an Aquarius, I'm a Leo. That's not a question.
No.
Pisces suck. I should rip this.
Yeah, rest in peace. He is at peace. He is at peace, and
content.
he is at peace. Okay, and I wanted to explain how I've had a near-death experience. I walked through the white light. I went through all that, and
did X die with content?
yes.
Dad.
He was satisfied. He wished he would have done more. First of all, I have not researched anything about this man. I've not listened to any music. I've not, the only information I get is from you guys, from my son, and from Spirit.
No, those are my good grades. I got good grades.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I got 2 C's.
Now when you cross, okay, so there's a difference how the human sees time. When the human sees time, we see
But didn't you see I spoke to the devil and he said everything was been that it is
Mom,
a
can
song.
I make me a burrito?
In a song?
Mom, can I make me a burrito?
Oh.
Mom,
Hold on.
can I have a burrito?
I can't see it. I don't know your phone.
Can I have a burrito?
I'm sorry, I'm old.
Okay.
She's 29.
But
I've
didn't
wanted that
you
forever.
see, I spoke to the
Mom, can I have a
devil
burrito?
and he said everything would be that it's a song.
Oh.
Can I have a
That
burrito?
makes sense.
Mom, can I have a burrito?
Well, it's a song. It's in a song. You can have whatever you want.
I was just saying if I can have a burrito.
Okay, and then there's another question. It just
Go ahead.
popped up.
I'm sorry.
What are Scorpios like? I surprisingly never became friends with one.
I was married to one. Yeah. My current husband now has a Scorpio moon, and
Quiet.
they're quiet. They take things very seriously, intensely. They don't trust a lot. They have a hard time with trust, and they like to keep things to themselves. And okay.
Well, okay, that's a little.
His song was, I spoke to the devil. He said everything would be all right. That was a song. So how is he in heaven? He's wonderful. Yeah, your mother is a Scorpio, and they are quiet. Never piss off a Scorpio. No, they'll sting you. They will sting the crap out of you.
Even if they don't mean to.
Even if they don't mean to. They'll just do it out of they're ultimate survivors. They know how to survive. And they know how to survive because that's their gift. That's their gift is to take something and take it all the way down to the deep parts of your soul. And it takes them a long time to get over stuff. Yes, he did finally cross, but this is where I want to explain. Okay, so on the human side and the spirit side. So you all have a spirit within you. Did you know they found his killer? I'm sorry, but I'm glad that justice is coming. He did say that justice will come. I hope that I am showing him the most respect. I mean, personally, his soul was a beautiful soul. They found the driver. I mean, they didn't find all of them. Yeah. Hey, Lana, once you have a chance, could you maybe get a little insight into what I sent? Okay. Yeah. Privately, yes. I will. Female, Cancer and female. What are the odds of a lasting relationship with a Sagittarius male? Okay. Cancer, you're very quiet. You're very nurturing. Okay. All your friends said X was a bad person. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter what maybe they were to that person. A person and a soul are two different things. A great soul can play a bad part in the world. Okay. But it's just a part. It's just a part that they are playing, because when a soul takes a journey and wants to learn about something, it has to learn it in every possible form. So most of us come here to learn about love. That's generally the main number one reason that souls come to Earth. Yes, he was a good person. He did a lot of good things. And he did bad things. But he was young, and he's human.
Did you know?
Let's not forget that he's human, and he had to struggle a lot in his life, And making messes is how we learn. And that's how we learn. We learn by getting messy. And we hold shame over people's heads. You shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't do that. And this is what hurts the soul, is the shame. Okay? Love is unconditional. But as I'm saying, that when we journey into the earth plane, okay.
Oh, dang. This
Yes, yes, this is like Tupac, and you will hear a lot, and there's a manipulation to this outside of, you know, the circle of fame and fortune. There is a manipulation with the generation. My generation had it with Tupac and Biggie to keep people distracted. So just be aware that this is going on, and that, people are trying to manipulate the situation to cause a distraction. So we are looking at this direction instead of looking all around us and looking at it from a higher perspective. X is good. He is, okay, so when you cross over, all right, and what I visualized, what I saw, just right after he was shot, I did a reading for my son, who was upset, and he never asked for a reading. And I did a reading, and I was right there. I felt, and let me do a disclosure before I say this, so I don't get into any legal problems. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm a crazy old coot, okay? These are the ramblings of somebody who's had a near-death experience.
I've never heard you say coot.
Yeah. So, I don't want to, this is just something that I feel intuitively, and what I pick up intuitively. This is my truth, and please use your own discernment when I am speaking to spirit. Listen to your heart. If you feel that it connects or resonates with you, then you can accept it. If you feel that it doesn't, throw it out. Okay, so that's what I want you to say. Yes, I have talked to him, and he is a beautiful soul. He's actually with all of us right now. He's in the room. I feel his presence, and he's with every single one of you. And you can just take a breath and take a deep breath. And I have a candle lit for him right here. And I have an Indian spirit candle lit. Okay. So, he was very loved. And what I am understanding from the other side, that this is a catalyst. He is the catalyst to promote change. And sometimes we must face adversity, and we must, yes, he helped you through all of the problems, especially with parents. Yes. Parents are a very tricky subject, because parents love us and they want the best for us, and they teach us what they know. But sometimes it's not best for us. Okay, there is a major part of X that is at peace. And there's a part of X that is still with his fans, you know, with his family, you know, with... Okay, since he is here, I want you to know I love you. You mean the world to me and so many others. He does. And he loves you too. He loves you all. He loves you all. And that was why he wanted me to get on, to let you know that he is okay. And that he knew that it was coming. He knew it. And he didn't trust anyone. He didn't trust anyone because he knew that somebody was going to just take him out. And he knew his life was short-lived. That's why he felt so pressured to do good things. I told you he's here. He's here. He's here. I'm sorry to hear about your parents. Okay. I'm really sorry. Okay, Lee has a question. Yes, he's with all of you. You carry him in your heart. You carry him in your heart. Whenever you like listen to his song, think about his face. You know, he's right there. Well, you're free to talk to him. You are free to talk to him. And as a spirit, he's not limited to human form. He's not like me. I'm trying to reach all of you. At the same time, I have to do a live broadcast to reach every one of you. And so that I can talk to you. But he is a spirit now. He is in an unlimited form. And he can be simultaneously around us all at the same time.
Did he know about his baby?
Yes. Yes.
Baby. He had a baby.
Yes. I mean, it's like he has to leave something behind. He has to leave some type of hope behind.
Oh, Mom.
What was the, okay, I know this is mostly about him, but I'm also connected to older generation Prince and Michael Jackson. Would it be possible to call their spirits in? Prince, I have not picked up Michael Jackson, but Prince, you know, I saw him. I even painted a painting after he died. And he came to me in a dream, and he had a son, and he showed me that he was with his son. He had a son that crossed and passed away, and that he was with his son, and he was happy. He's coming back. Yes, T. He's coming back. Prince came to me in a dream too. Yeah, and he does. Prince is still doing the music on the other side. Now Prince is not at the same level as X. X is at a higher level. He's at the level of Tupac. He's at the level of Biggie. Biggie is actually higher than Tupac, but just by a little. Well, I mean, his sole purpose, the core of all of this is so that you guys believe in yourself. This is it. He couldn't save you. You have to save yourself. You have to know that you're worth it. You are worth it. You're worth every single thing. It's going to be a little while. He is working in the spiritual realm right now. He is actually working, guiding your generation. And he's going to come from your generation. Well, they are the age that they choose to be, and they sometimes don't even look human. Sometimes they take forms of animals, and they create whatever they want to look like. Which one? Which tattoo are you referring to?
Where'd you put those headphones?
I don't know. They're over there. Okay. Malik, you know more about X. Okay. Well, my son pointed out when I did the reading that, I picked up that tree, and he had a tree right here, and the end of the reading that I did on my video, it was a tree, and the tree of life, and how we are the seed. We are the seed. And the seed of the tree has so much potential. It could be great things. It could, be.
Got a tree on his forehead.
Yeah. So that was a representation. That is a message that he has for you. You are the tree. You are the tree of life. We all spring from the tree of life. And yeah. So is there any other questions? I don't know if I'm getting to them all because I'm kind of in and out. How do you connect with him spiritually and talk to him? Just from your heart. Just from your heart. Listen to his music, and talk to him while it's playing, and then just allow your heart to be open.
That's what I was doing when I went running.
Allow your heart to be open and feel that love and that peace and that light. You will just feel this warmth around you. Sometimes you might get cold chills. Okay, I don't know if you believe in me, but I see ghosts or spirits. Yes, that's third eye chakra. That's visionary. That's clear. I'm clairaudient and an empath, clairsentient, and clairvoyance is when you can see. You have the sight. You have spiritual eyes. Oh, you're so welcome, Kayla. What was the last comment?
May you tell him that I greatly appreciate him and tell him that he touched me on a mental and spiritual level.
He greatly appreciates you, and you guys are the reason that he did what he did. He loved the people that he touched, and as much as you loved him, he loved you back. He loved you back. And that is the biggest regret that he had, is that he didn't share you enough love. That's why he's on the other side. And he's sharing with you love now. He's sharing. And if he touches your life, you're going to see that. You're going to see that. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Lee, I have a question for X. Has he met Prince and Michael yet? They are still, they're at a different consciousness level. Okay. It's not like, okay. So when you come to School Earth, all right, you come in with a consciousness, and if you face yourself, if you face your darkness, your light, and you embrace all that you are, okay, and you never back down, when you have adversity, obstacles, challenges you're being confronted with, and you still keep going, and you still face them, okay, you are gaining wisdom. You're gaining wisdom, and that is true light. That is true light. Is that wisdom, spirit? That's the food of the gods. That is the food of the soul, is wisdom. And that is why we choose difficult lives to overcome, because we want that wisdom. And you can only find that light, that source of wisdom, in darkness. And so we choose to face a lot of darkness so we can grow and evolve and move to the next level of spirituality. We're all on a spiritual journey. Some of us are at different levels. And when we exit, we go into our own zone that we will understand that best fits us. And Michael Jackson and Prince were in the industry too long. They were in the industry too long. The good thing about X is that he wasn't in there long enough to slowly be drained.
Will X be reborn since he's having a baby?
He will be reborn. He is coming back, but he's not coming back yet because he has a lot of work to do to help you become the generation that you're meant to be.
What do you mean exactly when you say X is coming back?
Okay, that he will be reborn again, he will reincarnate, and that he will come back to the earth. He may come back in that line, he may choose a different one. But you'll know it when you hear him, because he's going to do the music again. He's going to be an artist again. So when you see, like maybe in a couple generations from now, and I get a lot of these souls are choosing, because I've talked to other people that have crossed, that are in the light, that have crossed recently, and they're kind of choosing to come back when the Uranus is in Leo. So that is like two generations from now. So Uranus and Leo. Right now, Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus in Leo is all right. Yeah. Anthony Bourdain. He's deciding. From Brenda. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Anthony has decided to come back when Uranus is in Leo, and this is the time that great change will occur in our entertainment industry and with our children. And Anthony Bourdain has decided to tackle. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Keep
Can you remind me the questions that I need to get, Sam? Thank you.
Okay. Do you see his next life being similar to this one?
Yes, he's going to be a great musician. He's going to be in the entertainment industry. And when this Uranus enters into Leo, that is when that new energy that I'm bringing, that you're bringing, and to change. Right now we're going through financial structure, and then we're going to go through media structure, and then we're going through entertainment and children. So all of these things are getting cleaned out with the help of Uranus. Uranus is bringing that energy from the heavens and bringing it to earth to get that energy in the earth. And this is what we're feeling right now. This is the chaos. All this junk, all this debris is coming up and coming out. And people do not know how to handle it because they're being forced to look at their own shadows. These structures, these systems that are no longer helping society, they have to fall in order for your generation to find the solutions to bring new creative insights to this new earth that we are currently building, that we are currently in. Okay? I'm being watched. I mean, I just, after last night, I was being spied on by psychics, remote view psychics. And I told them, I said, I know you're watching me, So I had to be careful myself because I'm putting myself out there. That's why I say this is entertainment. These are just the ramblings of a crazy old lady. So I have to say that. Sorry. But if you know, then you know. Or if you don't, you don't.
Okay, then you can finish what you said about Anthony. Has Anthony Bourdain made it to the other side?
Anthony Bourdain.
Bound in processing.
Okay. Anthony is, okay, he has come clean. He has, after I did the reading on Anthony Bourdain, he was able to move forward. He is still kind of like back and forth a little bit, but he is in a healing process. He is in a healing process right now. And what that means is that there's not much going on. It's like an island by itself where he can rest and recuperate. But he's told me that he is already planning to come back. And because he really wants to get this right, because he really wants to correct some of the mistakes that he made that is a part of his bigger soul journey. So from spiritual point of view, Anthony Bourdain, he volunteered to be a part of something in this life, so in the next life he can be a part of bringing it down and bringing it to focus and out. So that's another thing that souls do. They choose, sometimes great souls choose to be in bad lifetimes so that they can build up that karma to gain that wisdom to come back and face it and face themselves in it. We are a collection of stories in humanity, and we all play a part or in this story that is kept in what we call the Akashic Records. And the Akashic Records is all the stories of humanity, of Mother Earth, of Gaia.
Alright, is the Illuminati real and killed XXX because he wanted to stop music and be kind, but got
The Illuminati is a group of people that are who originally were of higher consciousness. Okay. And they were a group of people that were there to babysit earthlings, to babysit our consciousness.
Okay, what is after death reincarnation? If so, do we forget our past life, or is it still kind of part of us in another life? It makes us who we are. Okay.
So the soul is very big. It's too big to fit in one person. It's so big that that even like the earth is not big enough. Yeah. I will answer you in a minute. Damon, I will answer you in a minute. Okay. There's a lot of questions, and I want to answer them all. I'm sorry if I'm failing everybody. It's just spirit brain. When I'm connected to spirit, it's very different than having my own thoughts because they fly so fast, and if I don't get them out quick enough, they're gone. They're gone forever. Poof. So do you know when X is coming back? It'll be the time he says there's a lot of celebrities that are crossing now that will cross in this next 1 to 3 year period that will return when Leo and when Uranus is in Leo. So that is 20 to 23 years. So that will give you that's what I've heard. That's what Spirit has told me. But right now, like X is doing a lot of work. He's doing a lot of work on the other side. That's why he's needed over there to help guide this generation. This is why you had to get to know him. This is why you had to hear his music. And to help guide you and be a light for you in the dark times. And you will be nudged by him. You will have whispers by him. You will notice consistencies. You will notice 7:07 on the clock. 7:07, something about 7:7. That's him. And he is telling you that you're on the right path. You keep going, keep on. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. That's what he's saying to you. And just remember that you are in sync. The universe sends you signs that only you can interpret.
All right, are Jocelyn Flores and X together? Jocelyn Flores is his friend.
Jocelyn? Yes. And actually, he is like helping her. Like Jocelyn, I don't know. I just feel like she was very depressed. And she may have some issues that she's been dealing with on the other side, like in that healing center of the other side where they kind of like let you take your time and come out of it. And he is helping her on the get through this as well and being a support system to her, if that makes sense. Yes, Jesus is around everybody right now. He is.
He said it's quite airy.
What? Okay. Jesus is around me. Jesus is with me right now. I'm very close with Christ. I know his spirit. I know his energy. I have Christ's light around me before I do this video. Hello, Melody and Prodigy. And did X said about the baby? I get a boy. I don't know if it is. I get a boy.
Did you finish the question when they said when we reincarnated, does our past life make us who we are?
Okay. Our past life, yeah, this is, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to the past life stuff. Okay, about spirit. Spirit is so big that it can't fit into one form. So your higher self is not just here, but it's in parallel dimensions and parallel realities. Some are in the past, some are in the future, some are on completely different earths, with different rules and different regulations and stuff like that. So there's a lot of multi-dimensional lives when a person incarnates. and they all have to choose to leave at the same time and be born at the same time. So if one is lost in one dimension, then the other also leaves in another dimension. Okay.
Can you channel rapper Prodigy and ask him about his death? Is extremely misunderstood. His 1-year death anniversary was yesterday.
Okay. On Prodigy, I will write that into my book and do a video on that. I do not want to do that right now because I am spiritually drained at this time, and I need a little recoup and rest, because my ability, it can take a lot of life energy out of my body, and I do this out of love, and I don't ask for anything for what I do. I do it completely just from my heart to help people and use my gift for good. And I have nothing to gain from it, just to help, And it takes a lot out of me, because it takes a lot of energy to be able to connect. Okay, go ahead. Sam asked me. Lee, I will be able to contact you. I will contact you as soon as I can, sweetheart. Just remind me every now and then in case I forget, because I have psychic brain and my real brain doesn't work. So I mispronounce everything. I forget everything. If I'm not prepared, I'm just gonna do. Yes, I do personal readings. But again, I don't have a way to charge you. I don't even feel comfortable charging anybody, because so many people need messages, can't afford it, and so I try to be there for everybody and to help them find their own voice. And how was X feeling? At first, he was in shock. He was confused. His grandmother helped calm him down. And when he crossed over, he was just enveloped into the light with angels. He was reunited with past life loves and family members. And there was somebody in particular that he was happy to see, and it was a male. And he is really happy to have found him on the other side.
What was X thinking when he got approached by the shooter?
He's actually knew it was coming. He knew. And he just, I was like, oh, now we're going to do it. I just got to have this charity event, and now you're going to do it. So he was looking forward to the charity event.
Do you know who X was dating, or do you see an image of who his girlfriend was?
I see somebody that has a blonde streak in their hair. It's dark, but there's blonde streaks. She was a little bit shorter than him. The relationship was sort of new. It wasn't no more than a couple months. And I don't know, there was affection, there was love, but I don't think it would have lasted more than a year if he would have been here today.
How do you do this without being nervous? I feel like I have a gift, but too scared to see how they look after life. Do you see them or just hear them?
It depends on the spirit. I don't mind seeing them, but it takes a lot of energy on their part to appear in some type of plasma mist. Yeah, X was very psychic. He was very intuitive. Yes. What was I saying? What was I saying?
How do you do this without being nervous?
I do not know. I am always terrified before I get behind the camera. I am just at the mercy of spirit and what they want to say. And as soon as I sit down here, it's just pure. And as soon as I start rolling, it's totally different. I feel totally different than if, I worry about, I need to help, trying to meet everybody and to be there for everybody, and me just being a human, because to be human means to be limited. And I'm a very spiritual person, and I want to be unlimited, and there's always this limit and this unlimitedness about being human. And so I have to let spirit be spirit, and I have to allow myself to be human, and I have to allow myself to give me a break and to, okay, I have to go within. I have to go and recharge my battery. I have to find that self-love, that confidence within myself. And I trust in what I do. I trust my heart completely. And I trust spirit completely. I trust God completely. So there's a trust there. I don't really trust people. I don't trust, I know that everybody has their own agenda. Everybody has their own motivation. I try not to live with an agenda or motivation. I don't want power. I don't want glory. All I am is a servant. I'm here to serve service. That's it. Serve my brother and my sister, from all parts of the world, from all parts of the globe, and accept them and love them as they are. And I don't try to put an image on somebody. I don't try to force them. I give everybody freedom to be who they are, be who they want to be. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome.
Do you do private readings?
Yes, I do private readings. I am overloaded at the time. I am working from a very small cell phone. When I started this, I did have a computer. My computer broke. My family was in a serious car accident in November. My husband broke his neck, and financially, it sort of depleted a lot of our resources, and we're slowly and surely working it back up. And I have my phone, so as long as my phone is working, I can get in contact with you and video message you. But, okay, let me read these questions. The last one.
Is it true that every day is a year in heaven?
Heaven is always now. It's the omnious now. It's always present. Being present in your body, in your moment, in your now. This is why you should always practice taking a deep breath, okay? And get into your body. Try not to get so lost up here in the thoughts and the commotion, because a lot of times these thoughts are not yours. They're just thoughts that are just flying around and we're picking them up. Yes. Please be patient with me for all those who are looking for a private reading. I can only do 4 readings per day, and I need 2 days to rest. So, and I will schedule you based on your time, what you need, and offer any guidance that I can give you. If you're underage, please know that I cannot read you unless a parent asks me to read their child. Now, if you're underage, I can talk to you and answer questions that you might want to know, but these questions, I encourage you to talk to an adult about it before calling me, because I want to make sure that you're safe. I want to ensure your safety, and I want to make sure that we're using healthy boundaries when we approach certain situations. Spirituality makes people nervous. Okay? The unknown makes people nervous. So we want to respect the people who take care of you, that watch over you, that are giving you shelter, you know. And, okay. Go ahead.
How did X know he was going to die? Did he go to a person to do his reading, or was it an altercation?
He received many dreams about what would happen. He had vivid dreams about it. He would sometimes wake up in the middle of the night. And this haunted him for a very long time. And more importantly, what was I saying?
Saying how he used to have nightmares.
Yeah, he had nightmares, but recently they started haunting him, and they started coming back, and that he would be shot and that he would be killed, and he would see faces that he knew shoot him. Sometimes they were his brother, and sometimes they were his father, and sometimes they were his girlfriend. He would see that it was somebody close to him. So that always made him a little nervous around anyone, and made him, is this the person that's going to do it? Is this the person that's going to do it? You know, so it was like he prepared himself that when it was actually happening, oh, this is the person that's going to do it.
Alright. How do we know if XXXTentacion is in our presence?
Well, you have to feel it. I mean, spirit is all around us. Heaven isn't something that you look up to the night sky for. Heaven is all around us. Heaven is your life that you can potentially make good or potentially make bad. I mean, life is whatever you want to create it from. If you are living in a place of survival and a place of fear, then you're probably going to keep creating that which creates more fear, that which creates more restriction and all that. But if you're living in your centeredness in your heart, then you're going to find that life expands. Life is giving because you're giving to it. Because you are. So, okay. And I'm going to do a couple final questions. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to all of you. I apologize. All right. 2 final questions. Sam?
Like what type of questions? Of X or just anyone?
Kelsey? What's Kelsey's question?
Kelsey? Which,
Does X have any messages?
For his fans.
For his fans. Believe in yourself. You can do anything. Believe in yourself. You can do anything. That's what he wants you to know. You can do it. He believes in you. He has faith in you. You can. This world is going to need you, and I know. I mean, you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you have to fix a lot of stuff that you did not mess up. But you're going to do it with ease, and you're going to show people how it's done when it's your turn. And this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why I'm posting this video. This is why X made his music, did the best that he could in the time that he got it done, you know. And if you would like a reading, go to yeah, one more, but I'm going to plug myself real quick so I can take care of you. Please email me psychiclana@gmail.com. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. Email me, Melody, psychiclana@gmail.com. Follow me, Instagram, psychiclana. Google search me, Facebook search, Psychic Lana. I have a private message I get directly, okay? And if I feel like I can trust you and you're not going to send me any weird pictures, then I will give you a link to be Facebook friends so that if you ever need to talk to somebody, I'll be there in one of your social media networks.
Okay. What about Drake and X? Do you see the famous artist Drake having any relationships with X's death?
Drake and X. Okay. Not per se, but it's industry related. It's industry related. What about Drake and X? It's in the industry. It's something in the industry, and it's something that they do. Like there's always some type of tragedy in the celebrity things going on. The more tragedy, the more ritualistic, black magic, control. And this time they are focused on the younger generation, like they were times before, the generation before you and the generation before you. So just don't buy into it. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay. All right. Last question, Jaden. How did he feel when he got shot? Yeah. How did he feel when he got shot? And one part of him was relieved, you know, because he didn't have to dread it no more. He didn't have to he knew it was coming because he like had nightmares. Like he had nightmares since he was young that this would happen. So it was over. And so it was done, and he is at peace now. He is at peace now. And what he wants you to do is just keep living your best life. That is what you can do for him. That is the way that you remember him, is letting him be that light for you and living your best life possible. Whatever that means to you. Whatever that means. Yes, he is showered with your love, and he is in return showering you with love. He loves you. There is no need to miss him, he says. He says, I'm with you. The last one. I don't have Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook, but I'll always be here with you on YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Message me on YouTube. You can email me too. We can private email each other back and forth if you would like. Or YouTube. We can, you know, but it will be public. it will be like in the comments. But if you want to private message me, try to maybe email if you have that. Okay, I would love to talk to you. Yeah. Melody, if you at least have a email account, email me. I will give you my personal number and we can talk. Tell X I said I love him a lot. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I'm really, I can read anything. I can read anything. Anything, and you just tell me. It's just like I have a connection to source. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's a safe space. I'm putting that out there. Wherever I am, it becomes a safe space where anything and everything you are accepted in any and every way. And in that, I'm creating a safe space. And when you talk to me, we are both in that safe space of unconditional love, unconditional acceptance. Thank you, Danielle. Yeah, I've been trying to keep up as long as, I have my phone and trying to keep up with everybody. And I do apologize if I am not taking a long time or I'm taking too long to get to you. Remember, I am doing the best I can. I'm a mom, a wife. I have a mother in a nursing home, and I'm getting a spiritual group together this weekend, and having a spiritual meetup, grill out, cookout to help raise consciousness in my community, so that we can build the world that we want to live in. So take action, talk, speak your truth, love everybody, and just be patient with me and have compassion and understanding for each other and for yourselves. Yes, he is such a sweet soul. He is such a sweet soul. You're very welcome, Angelica.
And a lot of people want to ask you to
post.
Post a lot.
On what? How do I post? I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
Can you please post this so I can watch when I'm sad about X? Thank you so much.
Yes, I will definitely post this where it will be archived and you'll be able to watch this anytime. If everybody here wants to meet up and talk and just have intuitive talk and talk about things, I can set that up where we are at least connecting maybe once or twice a month. If everybody's in agreement with that and would like to just ask questions, would that be cool with everybody? Maybe twice a month, today is Thursday, we could do it every other Thursday. Yes, I'm a transmuter, KS Gaming. I'm a transmuter. I transmute all negativity. If any negativity touches me, it goes directly to the light. So there is no negativity. So even if it tries, that's why it tries to stay away, because, I'm going to give it some love. I'm going to love that negative energy. I'm going to give it some light. I'm going to give it some love. So yes, it will be absolutely safe. Whatever, Lee, whatever prayers you should say should come from your heart, you know. And I can't tell you what, I want, what I do is I go into source. I acknowledge source is a part of me and a part of us all, okay? And then we're all connected. But inwardly, this is my source, my temple, and this is where I go when I need to be with God. I go within myself and made a mustache. Oh my gosh. YouTube glitched, and I'm being told that YouTube glitched and it made me a mustache.
Like you had the whole thing. It was like.
Well, Jesus wanted to come through.
It was like a mustache. Okay.
Yes, I saged right before. I've got all my crystals out. I got lemons out. I always pray to give the gift. So yes, that's what I do. So I'm 16 minutes over. I will post this. You can watch this. And let's say in 2 weeks from now, we will meet up again. We'll do another live Q&A and connect again. And so get excited. Get curious. Whatever questions you have.
Can I have those lemons?
Whatever questions you have, just write them down and let me know. Okay? I love you all. Have a very blessed and beautiful night. Namaste.
I'm really good at juggling.